I'm Ivana Dobanko, Junior Research Associate, National University of Water and Environmental Engineering. Dear colleagues, I want to show a presentation Regulation of Water Flow on the foothills on the Ukrainian Carpathians rivers with the use of flooded groynes. Every year, the problem of the water element becomes more and more urgent, and the need to carry out work on regulating the flow of water on rivers and protection territories, rivers and river banks from flooding and erosion is increasing. It should be noted that usually floods provoke and intensify other national disasters, such as landslides, mudslides, tornadoes, possible pollutions, and contamination of water supply sources and other. Therefore, damage from inundation by floods 1 second after damage from earthquakes. This topic is especially relevant to the mountain rivers of the Carpathian region. The issue of improving the ecological condition of small and medium-sized rivers in various regions is also relevant. At the same time, it is known that the regulation of river is the cheapest and most rational means of influencing natural hydromorphological process. Regulation of water flows to protect against natural phenomena can be carried out with the help of the low floodable semi-gates located at an angle to the direction of flow. Purpose of research. The ultimate purpose of the experimental research was to write recommendation for the design of coastal protection structures, groynes, designed to protect the bulk banks of river and the slopes of longitudinal enclosing and jet direction dams which undergo deformation during the passage of flow. The study of the element of the kinetic structure of the flow near the shore without the installation of groynes and with their presence, as well as the values of the depths of local washouts near the banks of river, was the task of the study. The experiments were carried out on region and erosion models of artifact range and curved channels, and the relevant curvature of the channel varied within A to B equal 3,5, where R is the radius of rounding of the channel, and B is the channel weight between cuts. Model hydraulic studies of built, real-life, regulation objects were also carried out using groynes. At the same time, the field of actual and average velocities was studied of the region model, and the erosion capacity of the stream was studied on the erosion model, for variance of the channel without structure and with groynes, of various structures and perimeters. Low groynes refer to active transverse control structures that are designed to protect dams or river banks from local erosion by regulation the internal structure of the flow near the structure. Such structures reduce or move erosion away from the bank or levee and reduce the intensity of adverse transverse circulation or change its direction. The choice of the type of the specific structures is carried out based on a technical and economic comparison of the construction option. Low groynes, if they are placed at an acute angle to the water flow, cause circulation current in it. Currents lead to a reduction in the danger of flooding and the negative effects on the flow on the shore. In addition, in the bottom area behind the structure, a powerful stationary helix current appears, which capture bottom sediments from the transit flow near the groynes and transport them to the shore. It is such currents that have an increased transport ability to move bottom sediments. The deposition of sediments and their gradual accumulation in the river section near the shore between neighbor groynes, caused by helical currents, contributes to the sprucing of bushes trees, and other vegetation, as well as more reliable anchoring of the shore. When using such groynes, the principle of using the flow's internal energy to control the movement of sediments in the desired direction is implemented. Determining the planned position of groynes, their sizes, types, and sizes of bottom and bank slope fastening is carried out by using experimental data on the fields of instantaneous water velocities and specific flows. The calculation of the fastening of the bank of the river bottom or the slope of the dam near the structure can be performed in the following order, which is present on the slide. Conclusion and perspective of research. On the rivers of the Ukrainian Carpathians, various regulatory and protective structures are used: barrier and flow direction dams, groynes, traverses, longitudinal shore fortification, etc. Based on the theoretical and experimental methods, a methodology for calculating fears on the rivers of the Ukrainian Carpathians was developed. These methods were improved based on taking into account the main active factors. Also, the advantages and disadvantages of this structure was determined based on the result of multi-year field survey on their operation. The problematic elements of the construction, which require further laboratory research, have been identified. Surveys were carried out on objects of various types of groynes after the passage of floods on the rivers of the specific region. The causes of the formation of buildings and their destruction have been established. It was determined that the first and last groynes of the system are subjected to the greatest load in the system, which includes several groynes, so they need periodical repair. During the repair of groynes, restoration of the main parts, extension and formattation of the groynes, etc., it is necessary, first of all, to identify the cause that led of the destruction of the main structure and then carry out repairs. Thank you for attention.